Happy day, my dear children. Hope you all are doing well. And again, I'm back this week with the same lesson, part 3. That is, we are going to deal with few more things: Greenwich Meridian, International Dateline, and Standard Time. Now, before I get into the topic, I would like to say a few things. Then let me get into the topic. Usually when we are in the class, what we used to do, usually when we are in the class, you used to come and speak to me, we used to have a rapport together, you used to come and say many things to me, whereby good rapport we used to have. Now what is happening? Now it is very clear that what is happening is, we are sending you the link, and what you all are doing after the link, you are watching our classes, all the classes, you are finishing your work and you are sending your work through WhatsApp. Otherwise, we are having a video call. This is all that is happening. What I feel is, you are waiting for me to call you. That is the thing. What is happening is, you are waiting for me to call you. My dear children, now still the class reopens, till our class reopens, till you come to school, you have to feel comfortable, feel free to talk. Whenever you feel like talking to me, you have to take the mobile, you can call and speak. This should happen. Then only we'll have a good rapport. This is what is happening. Every week I used to have a video call. In between I'll have a call and I used to ask for the files. And in between I used to talk. Now what should happen? Now this week onwards, now on, what you should do is, your classes will go on regularly. In between, you should feel free and comfortable to talk to me. Make a call whenever you feel like talking. Otherwise, what you used to do, if it is in the class, every now and then you will come near the table, teacher's table, you used to come and say many things. Same way, what is happening at home, how you are feeling at home, these things, when you feel like talking to me, you have to call me. You don't have to wait for my call. You can, whenever you feel free, whenever you want to speak, you can speak. This is what I have got to say. Now let me come back to the topic. This week, let me begin with Greenwich Meridian. Greenwich Meridian. This is what is our topic. Now, what is this Greenwich Meridian? Greenwich Meridian is also called as 0 degree longitude. Greenwich Meridian is also called as 0 degree longitude. Now, why did it get the name as Greenwich? It got the name as Greenwich because it is said that this line, 0 degree longitude, this line passes through Greenwich, the place where the Royal British Observatory is situated. It's imaginary, it's an imaginary line. It is said that this 0 degree longitude passes through, that is Greenwich. Greenwich, it is the place where the Royal British Observatory is situated. Now, this is also called as prime meridian. This 0 degree longitude is also called as prime meridian. Now, why do you think it is called as prime meridian? It is called as prime meridian because the time is calculated worldwide based on this line. Hope it is clear. Once again, the points what I said is, first point what I said, 0 degree longitude is called as Greenwich Meridian. Why did it get this name as Greenwich? Because this line passes through Greenwich, the place where the Royal British Observatory is situated. This 0 degree longitude is also called as what? Prime meridian. Why it is called as prime meridian? Because the time calculated worldwide is based on this 0 degree longitude. Now, the world is divided into 24 zones, and this 24, based on this Greenwich Meridian, the world is divided into 24 zones, and this 24 zones are called as time zones, and each time zone is having a difference of 1 hour. So, the world is divided into 24 zones. These zones are called as time zones, and these time zones are having a difference of 1 hour. And what is it? the latitude, the local time at this meridian, 0 degree meridian is called as the Greenwich Mean Time. The local time at the meridian or the Greenwich meridian or 0 degree longitude is called as the Greenwich meridian. Is that clear, my dear children? So what is Greenwich meridian? You should make it a point. Three things we have said. It is called as 0 degree longitude. It is also called as prime meridian. It is why it is called as Greenwich, and it is known as GMT. So next is standard time. Now what is the standard time? Already in the previous class we have studied the longitude, that means there are angular distance of the earth is 360 degrees. That means 360 longitudes are there for the earth's rotation. So 1 degree is equal to 4 minutes, we have already studied. So what happens is the local time will be different at different longitudes. Once again, the local time will be different at different longitudes. That means 1 degree is equal to 4 minutes, we have already said. That means in a place with 15 degree longitudes, it will be 1 hour. That means in a place with 30 degree, it will be 2 hour difference. Again, if I say if it is in a place with 2 degree, it means it is 8 minutes. So what happens is local time will be different at each longitudes. Now what will happen if this confusion comes? There will be several local times in a particular country. That is what will happen. So in order to avoid, there are a lot of confusions. What was the confusion? That is, if there were plenty of local times in different countries, this would lead to plenty of confusions. What are those confusions? The first confusion is, surely, let me tell you like this. In Kerala, 1 time. That is, in Palakkad, it is 1 time. In Kozhikode, it is 1 time. In Pathanamthitta, it is 1 time. In Delhi, it is another time. What do you think is the confusion? Plenty of problems will arise. What are the problems? It is a problem to create a railway schedule timetable. We cannot conduct entrance examination properly. Radio telecast, TV telecast program cannot be done in a proper way. So what happened was, it was decided, in order to avoid this confusion, they decided that the longitude that passes through the center of the country would be considered as a standard meridian of that country. So what happened? In order to solve, there were a lot of confusions in selecting this local time. So what did they do? The standard meridian, how they decided to select the time? The longitude that passes through the center of the country would be considered as the standard meridian of the country. And the local time at that standard meridian, that means the longitude at that, what will be the time at that particular longitude will be considered as the standard time of that country. For example, in Pathanamthitta, or let me say Kerala, the longitude passing would be 80 degree east. And at that time, the time was 2:30, this would be the standard time of Kerala. This was the thing. So what is the thing? Standard meridian means the longitude that passes through the center of the country was considered to be as the standard meridian of the country, and the local time, the time at that particular longitude was considered as the standard time of that particular country. Now, what happened to India? Now, what is India's standard time? That was the point to be noted. Now, my dear children, Indian standard time. What I said is standard time is what we said, the longitude that passes through the center of the country was considered as the standard meridian of India, and the time at that particular longitude was considered as the standard time of that particular country. Now, what happened is the longitudinal extent of India was 68 degree east and 97 degree east. Now, don't think that 68 to 97 are 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73 goes like that till 97. The longitudinal extent of India was between 68 degree east and 97 degree east. Since I don't know good drawing, you know I am not a very good artist, so I can only draw like this. When you come to the class, I will draw a beautiful figure for you. Okay, between 68 degree east and 97 degree east. It's very clear. 68 degree means 4, that is 1 degree is equal to 4 minutes. Then 69 means it becomes 8 minutes. Then it goes like this. Now what happens? It was decided that the longitude that passes, now it was very difficult, confusion, which one to take as a standard meridian. Finally, it was decided that 82.5 degree east was considered as the standard meridian of India. So, this is how the Indian standard, that is standard meridian of India was considered to be the standard meridian of India was 82.5 degree east. This was considered as the standard meridian of India. Why? Because it was passing through the center of the country. Now, what we need to know is the difference between Indian standard time, as India is to the east and Greenwich is to the west. The difference between Indian standard time and Greenwich mean time is that 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of Greenwich mean time. That means Indian standard time is 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of Greenwich mean time. That means Indian standard time Greenwich mean time ahead that is 82.5 degree east. So the Indian standard meridian Indian standard time that means the local time at that particular longitude is considered to be as the Indian standard time. Is that clear? Okay. Next, let us go to international date line. Then we will go with few problems related to this time calculation. Next is international date line. This is an imaginary line. You would have seen the globe also, it is there. 180 degree longitude is called as international date line. So Greenwich meridian 0 degree longitude, and just opposite of Greenwich meridian is international date line 180 degree longitude. You can see the moon. In the Greenwich 0 degree, it is 10 a.m. Friday. Since the board is a little bit small, I have just drawn this 15 degree, 30 degree, 40. It goes like this. 15 degree, we have already studied. 15 degree is equal to 1 hour. 30 degree is equal to 2 hours. It goes like that. Towards the east, time keeps on increasing, and towards the west, time keeps on decreasing. So for 1 degree longitude, 4 minutes. So 15 degree means 1 hour. So what I have done is 15, 30, 45 goes like that till 180 I have done. Same is the case in west also. So what happens is, this is there in your textbook. I will be sending the PDF for you so that you can do the homework in that particular textbook. Now what happens here is 10 a.m. Friday, that is in the 0 degree longitude, 10 a.m. Friday. So what happens? 15 degree it will be 11 a.m. Friday, 30 degree 12 noon, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m. Finally 180 degree it will be Friday 10 p.m. Same day Friday 10 p.m. Now towards the west what happens? 10 a.m. So in the west means we have to deduct. 10, 15 degree means 1 hour minus 9 a.m. Friday, 8 a.m. Friday, 7 a.m. Friday, 6 a.m. Friday, goes. Finally, what happens? We come 180 degree when we come, it comes to Thursday. So, what does that I want to say is, in this 180 degree longitude, there is a difference of 24 hours. This is what I would like to focus. So, what is this international date line? 180 degree longitude is called as international date line. So, what is the main thing that I have got to highlight here is, the same day in a country, that is in the same place in the east and west, there is a difference of 24 hours. That is the thing. The same place will be recording 24 hours difference in east and west. That is what is international date line. So in order to solve this problem, what was done is, some of the land areas, that is some of the inhabited areas were avoided. Some of the land areas were avoided and it passed through the Pacific Ocean. That is, it passed through Bering Strait in Pacific Ocean. Is that clear, my dear children? What is this international dateline? 180-degree longitude, 24 hours difference, both east and west along 180 degree. So what they did is, in order to solve this problem, some of the land areas that was passing along this 180 degree was avoided and it passed through Bering Strait in Pacific Ocean. So one more possibility, one more advantage is, the travelers who crossed this line, this 180 degree, from the east, they used to gain 1 day, and the travelers who crossed the line from the west, that is 180 degree from the west, they used to lose 1 day. Advantage മനസ്സിലാണോ? ഈസ്റ്റിൽ നിന്ന് വെസ്റ്റിലേക്ക് പോകുന്നവർക്ക് ഒരു ദിവസം കിട്ടുമായിരുന്നു, and വെസ്റ്റിൽ നിന്ന് ഈസ്റ്റിലേക്ക് വരുന്നവരാണെങ്കിൽ അവർക്ക് ഒരു ദിവസം നഷ്ടപ്പെടുമായിരുന്നു. So let me just recap what I have said. There may be a question, why international? Maybe you all have confusion. 180 degree, the moment we say, you may feel it is a straight line. It's not a straight line. 180 degree international dateline is not a straight line. It is like cuts and it is like somewhat a cross, zigzag it is. It is a sort of zigzag it is. Why it is zigzag? Because some of the land areas have been avoided and it passes through the Bering Strait in Pacific Ocean. Why it has avoided some of the land areas? Why has it avoided? The reason is very clear, because between the east and the west, it is having, between the same place, that is one same country, different place, east and west, it is recording a difference of 24 hours. Is that clear? And the travelers' only advantage is, the travelers who is crossing this 180 degree from the east will be gaining 1 day, they will be advancing by 1 day, and those who are crossing the line from the west will be losing 1 day. Now, just let us have a look into the time calculation. From the examination point of view, it is very, very, very important. Very important. Reason is, surely 2 marks or 3 marks question they will be asked. Now in the board, I have just written, what will be the time in New York 74 degree west when it is noon at Greenwich? I repeat the question. What will be the time in New York 74 degree west? West means already we know it is subtraction, minus. When it is noon at Greenwich. Now, don't get tensed. I will explain it very clearly so that you will get an idea what exactly has to be done. Now, first what we have to do is, you need not draw all those things. When you get a question, just the degree, you need not draw. Just for your understanding, I have drawn it. You need not draw all those things. Just to make it, those are very, very, very fast. One at a glance, some of them will get the answer. Just you look at the board. Now, I have drawn 0 degree, that is Greenwich, the time is noon, 12. And that is New York 74 degree west, it is the longitudinal axis is 74. First step what you have to do is, every time in the time calculation is there, the first step is the longitudinal difference between New York and Greenwich. Every time you have to keep in mind, any country they give, you have to write the longitudinal difference between this and this. So it is very clear, the longitudinal difference is 74 degree. So 74 degree already you have got. Is that clear? Now, next step. 1 degree is equal to how many minutes? 1 degree is equal to 4 minutes. Okay? Is that okay? 1 degree is equal to 4 minutes. So, 74 degree is equal to 74 into 4 is equal to 296 minutes. Till here is this clear? That is 74 degree is equal to 74 into 4 will give you 296 minutes. Now what we have to do? We have to see how many hours difference is there between this Greenwich and this what is that New York. How many hours difference is there? We have to convert that hours, minutes into hours. So 296 divided by 60. Divide, how did I get 60? That is 60 minutes will make 1 hour. So 60 fours are 240. Now look at the board, all of you. 6 and 9 minus 4. 9 minus 4 is 56. In your maths, you will be putting point and doing here nothing of that sort. 4 hours and 56 minutes. The remainder is your minutes. Is that okay, my dear children? So, what did I get? 296 minutes. How much it is? 4 hours and 56 minutes. Still the time, it is not over. Now we come to the question, what will be the time in New York 74 degrees? So, what we did? 296 minutes divided by 60. We got 64 is 240, so 4 hours. And what is that remainder? That will be considered as 56 minutes. Now, here, since New York is to the west, 12 noon minus 4 hours 56, 4 hours 56 minutes. This will give you the time at New York will be 7:04 a.m. So the New York time will be 7:04 a.m. Hope it is clear. So don't get confused. So what did I tell you first thing what you have to do? Whenever you get calculation, time calculation like this, first what you have to do? You did not draw. You have to write the longitudinal difference. And longitudinal extent, sometimes India's time would have given. India's longitudinal extent is what? 82.5 degrees. So first you have to write the longitudinal difference between these two. So here it is 0 degrees, so it is 74. Sometimes longitudinal difference you will get. That's what you have to do into 4. Every time you will not write 1 degree is equal to 4 minutes. You need not write. The difference that you get into 4. How did you get 4? For 1 degree it is 4 minutes. Then what you have to do? Divide it by 60. Divide it by 60. And then that is what you get. That is 4 hours and the remainder will be minutes. And if it is to the east, you have to plus. And if it is to the west, you have to minus. And already I have said Indian Standard Time is 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of Greenwich Mean Time. So, my dear children, hope you have understood this thing very clearly. Now, before I conclude, few things I would like to remind you once again. First thing is, I have asked you to call me. This is the main thing, homework for this week. I'll be giving homework, but first homework for you is have a rapport with me. In between you can call me teacher, how are you teacher? Every time I am asking you, how are you children? Hope you are doing well, all these things. Have you ever asked me, how are you teacher? Are you fine? Nothing ever. So in between you can call teacher, I am doing all my file properly. My mother is not allowing me to sit and watch TV. I am always playing in mobile. How many I am playing, I am waking up at this time. Have you ever said this? So my dear children, I am expecting your call in between. So do call me, and your homework I will be giving you through voice message. So have a great day, have a great day, have a great day.